Story time. Did you know when I first started learning the violin, I did not enjoy it at all. So basically, what happened is I went to out of school music classes, and before you're allowed to learn an instrument of your choice, you have to start with the recorder, and that's just so that you can like learn to sight read and stuff like that. So I did my 1 year of recorder, and then I went to instrument familiarization. And originally the idea was I was going to learn violin. But when I went to instrument familiarization, they had, all the different instruments on show. And I, went and tried out a few different instruments. I tried out the cello, and the lady who was showcasing it was just so enthusiastic. She was like, oh, you have like natural talent with the cello, and she made it like seem like really fun, which I'm sure it is. I've never really played the cello since then, but she was just so enthusiastic, and it was like, wow, this must be like an awesome instrument. On the other hand, sorry, there's a cat here. On the other hand, I tried out the violin, and the person who was showcasing it was just kind of bored and uninterested. They didn't really say anything. They just kind of handed me the violin, took it back, and yeah, they didn't really make it seem that cool. So then I was kind of like, oh, maybe the cello would be way more fun. So from that moment onwards, I was basically set on learning the cello. And I tried to talk my parents into putting me into cello lessons, and they just said that cello was too expensive, so I had to do violin anyway. So that whole first year of learning the violin, I just so wanted to learn the cello, and I did not like the violin. I basically hated it. I didn't really practice. I just wanted to quit. And my mum said that I have to do 1 year of violin before I can quit. So fast forward to the end of that first year of playing, and I found this like amazing fiddler on YouTube. Her name's Mairead Nesbitt. Go and look her up. She's incredible. I found her on YouTube, and I was inspired. Was like, I want to do that. And she was, dancing around, playing really fast, lively fiddle music. And yeah, from that moment onwards, I loved it. So everything just changed. And then I started practicing like 1 to 3 hours a day, and I started trying to dance and play and all that. And obviously I sounded terrible. I was a beginner, but I really loved it. So yeah, that's a little bit about how I went from hating the violin to loving it. And sorry for all the cat purring as well. You can see that. All right, see you everyone.